Hey there, how are ya? It is Friday, so we are going to talk about sales. And what I lacked in the number of sales, I made up for with the quality of sales this week. I hope that was the same for you. Let's get started. As you know, I'm going to tell you what the item is, how much I bought it for, how much I sold it for, and then how much the profit was after we took out the fees and cost of goods. And then finally, how long it took for that item to sell. Yeah, sorry. I just had a little piece of candy. That's what's going on there. So anyway, let's get going. The first item is a Jaguar steering wheel. And somehow this steering wheel went under the radar and it did not get listed. So when I discovered that, I listed it right away, of course, and it sold right away pretty much. This is an E-Type XKE 16-inch 3-spoke steering wheel. And it's actually a wood steering wheel, which is great. The one that I had that sold for a ton of money, that one was wood. But this one, it has electrical tape wrapped all around it, except for in the spots where I could see the wood through it. So I disclosed that in the listing, and I had it listed actually for $250, and the guy, he sent me a message saying that he was willing to gamble on it, not knowing what was under the electrical tape, but he was only willing to gamble $232. So I said, well, let's do it. I bought this steering wheel for $5. It sold for $232, and that gave me $194.50, and that took 2 weeks to sell. Yes, I will always be loving that Jaguar sale. It's going in the file of great sales of my life. Yes, it is. All right, now let's move on to this great little flask. This is an antique, actually, textured glass flask by Universal, stamped on the bottom. Absolutely beautiful. It did have a silver tone metal lid. I couldn't say it was silver because I couldn't prove that fact. So anyway, I got it for $2.20. It sold for $32, which is great. That gave me $24.23, and it took 3 months for that one to go. All right, now here's something that you might never think of. I hope you can see it in here. I know it's white on white, but this is a white blow mold hind horse leg mannequin by a company called Davis. Davis sells horse gaiters, all kinds of accessories for horses, but this is what they would have as a store display. I picked this up at a yard sale for 32 cents. Yes, that's a weird amount. That was because I bought a whole pile of stuff and then I just averaged the price out for each item according to my total. So I got this horse leg for 32 cents, sold for 90, and that gave me a profit of $75.38, and it took 6 weeks for that one to sell. I knew it was going to be good. I just knew it. So that was a good one. And this thing, I mean, it was 21 inches tall, so my package was 23 inches tall. That was a doozy of a thing to get boxed up, but a fun thing to sell for sure. All right, now here are a couple of very small, about this big, pulled glass, handmade animals. We have a blue duck and a pink flamingo. Got this pair for $1, sold for $30, and that gave me $24.15, and it took 5 weeks for those little ditties to go. What is next here? Ooh, some track lighting. Yes, these were vintage, brand new, in their original box. I got 2 of these lights for $5. Sold for $40, and that gave me $27.46, and they only took 3 months to sell. All right. Oh, do you remember when I went to that sale with all the Harmony Kingdom? Another one of the large pieces has sold. This is the Harmony Kingdom. I'm sorry. The series is actually Harmony Garden, under the blanket of Harmony Kingdom. Lord Byron's American Beauty. Really pretty. It was about this big. Had 3 sections that you opened up, and it had 3 different American scenes. I think it was Niagara Falls, something in Utah, Rainbow Bridge maybe. Anyway, let's see. I paid $15 for that. It sold for $90, and that gave me $60.95, and it took 8 months for that one to go. Had the original box and everything, so I was not scared to ship that. It had all the fitted foam. It was great. Okay. Oh, a Michael Simon, the Michael Simon of the week. We're gonna have that series for a while here. This one is the scuba diving sweater. So cute. This one, as you know, I paid $50 for it. I accepted an offer for $220, and that gave me a nice little profit of $140.10, and it took 6 weeks for that one to go. Okay, next up is a set of dolls. These are vintage 1974 by do you say Mego or Mego? I kind of lean towards Mego, but I think it might be Mego. I don't know. Let me know how you Mego in the comments. This is a full set of Wizard of Oz dolls. As you can see, 6 of them had their boxes, but that wizard, he was missing his box. But the boxes were a little on the shabby side, to be honest. And some of them didn't have their inserts, but the dolls were complete, and that's important for that for sure. I paid a little bit up for these. I paid $58.31. I actually got more than this set, but I broke the others up into another lot. So I paid $58.31, sold for $120, and my profit on those were $44.01, and those took 1 month to sell. Actually, I'm remembering now, I ran into Christy at that sale. So hi, Christy. The Wizard of Oz dolls have sold. Yes, they did. And I still have more. So if you need some, anybody out there, let me know. All right, next here we have this is a set of bookends, really clever. I got these from a neighbor that was, she was getting rid of some stuff, and I was like, I'll give those a shot. So I got these for free. They were by Kickerland. The artist was Chris Collicott. They were just real heavy, kind of a resin, those little guys pushing towards each other. And I sold them for $29. That gave me a profit of $23.41, and those took 7 months to sell. Okay, we're going into the art section here. This were beautiful. Actually, I ended up with 2 photo prints from Bill Coleman, really nicely framed. And he is famous for Amish photos, which you can't really take pictures of Amish people, so there will be just basically like Amish scenes. This one, I know it's hard to see in there, but it's the back end of a wagon disappearing into the trees. Really beautiful. And this one was signed and numbered. I got it for $3.67. It sold for $68, and my profit on that is $53.67. That's funny that they have the same 67 cents on there, but anyway, it only took 2 months for that to go. And then the other one I got, it's like a lineup of rakes against a barn wall. Really pretty. He does great stuff. Yes. Okay, now here is some bowls. Are some bowls. Let's use proper English here, Amy. Okay, here are 4 bowls. These are actually the Mikasa English Countryside. I know that was in a video when I found those, but a set of 4 berry bowls, and I got them for $3.40. They sold for $26, and my profit, $17.40, and they took 4 months to sell. And I do want to be clear that I used to buy sets of dishes all the time, and I would part them out, and I would do really well with it. And this set is kind of giving me burnout on that. They're just, I think this is the first, maybe. No, it's the second, only the second small lot that I made out of the English Countryside. So that's definitely not a pattern I'm going to pick up again. I'm glad I did. I mean, we always learn something, right? Yes, that is what we do. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. This is a giant toner cartridge in the color cyan. It's a Konica Minolta, brand new, sealed in the package. And the packaging on this was real interesting. This is for one like a really big printer. So the special packaging, the ends of the boxes were slanted, so you can never set it down on end. So I thought, well, I can't put it in another box. So I did put it in the listing that I'm going to ship it in there, and I explained about the whole slanted ends and everything, and just hoping this guy will understand that. If he's buying this, he knows he knows why they're slanted. I don't know. But I figured that was a good reason. So all I had to do was just slap the label on there and send it on its way. So hopefully that it's not going to be a problem. All right, now into the big closet. Yes, into the big closet. I sold the Dolce & Gabbana vest. Absolutely beautiful. Got it for 50 cents, sold for $60, and that gave me $50.55, and it took 2 months to go. And that's reminding me that it's been 2 months since I started listing all that stuff, and there's still a lot. There's still a lot. Let me know if you'd like to see another video in that series. I can poke right on out there and make one real quick, and I'm pumped this weekend to get a bunch of things listed and get my space a little more organized. So I will be on it with that. All right, so next we have my best sale of the week. Monetarily, yes, this is the best sale of the week. The wings. The wings sold. These are the wings from my stewardess, flight attendant, sky hostess uniform. Yes. So as you remember, I bought the whole kit and caboodle, the whole shebang, for $100, and in it I had the brown set that has already sold for $1,200, and then I separated the wings out because these wings are pretty special. They are a first issue, first logo for Frontier Airlines, which they used that logo from 1950 to, I want to say like 1962 is when they introduced the next one. So yeah, these are special. I could not find one anywhere else to buy, and they sold. I had them listed for $950, and somebody sent me this very nice offer of $855, and I took it. Yes, I did. So they are winging their way to their new owner, and I'm very pleased with that. I mean, that means that I'm yeah, I invested $100. So far, I have a gross amount of $2,000. My net profit on these is actually $722.55, and they only took a week to sell. So what I have left is a blue uniform. It's the light blue uniform, jacket, skirt, gloves, and then the slip dress. But that blue uniform it's rough. There's stains and the zippers are broken. So I did put it at a lower price point. I currently have 6 watchers on it. So maybe this weekend. Maybe this weekend somebody's going to send me a good offer, or they're just going to buy it full price. Who knows? But that was great. A great find. Yes, it was. Okay, so let's move over to Poshmark. I did sell this dress here. It's by Tatiana, and it's a gold sequin sheath dress. I got that for $8, sold for $45, and that gave me $28 in profit. And it took 8 months for that one to sell. Okay, and then our final item. That's all we're going to talk about today. I told you it was going to be short. When I bought myself the 3-pack of Esprit sweatshirts, I was real happy with it. And then Jonathan went back to Costco for something else. And I said, you know what? Maybe we should pick some up to sell. And I'm so glad I did. All they had left were, like for a 3-pack, were XXL. So I said, grab them. Let's get them. And I kind of wish we would have got some individual ones as well, because these sold really quick. I'm into these for $50 essentially, and they sold for $140, and that gave me $62 in profit and took 2 days to sell. So really, by selling these, I got mine for free, plus $12, which is great. But I did know that people were selling them, but I think I was hesitant because of just the numbers, saturation. So I wasn't sure about it, and I blew it. I should have bought more, but I didn't. So let me know, did you buy some Esprit sweatshirts and sell them? I'd love to hear about it. I would. Or anything else that you want to share with me that you sold this week. I always love hearing from you. So that's it. That's it for today. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. It is blazing. What my mom would say, it's hotter than the blue blazes outside. It sure is. So Winslow and I are down here in the basement getting some work done. I don't think I'm going to really go out and do much sourcing, but I have a video for you on Monday, so keep your eye out for that. Appreciate you watching today, and I will see you soon.